The story opens with a cursed game, hidden in the attic of a house, known to bring disaster to anyone who dares play it. We are introduced to 3 children, young Anna, her younger brother Max, and their friend Mary, who are gathered in the attic of Anna's house, attempting the forbidden game. They sit within a circle of salt, their only protection against the sinister entity known as the Midnight Man, while struggling to relight candles that have gone out. These candles are essential, serving as a ward against the creature that threatens to strike them. The moment they successfully reignite the candles, a terrifying noise resonates through the attic, signaling the Midnight Man's presence nearby. The sound frightens Mary so intensely that she accidentally steps outside the protective salt circle. Without delay, the Midnight Man seizes her, dragging her into the darkness and killing her in a brutal manner. Meanwhile, Anna and Max hurriedly repair the disrupted salt circle caused by Mary's mistake, trying to maintain their protection. The clock reads 3:32 a.m., indicating that the forbidden game is nearly over. It is set to conclude at exactly 3:33 a.m. Anna and Max are on the verge of victory, with the Midnight Man close to defeat. Yet, the trauma of witnessing Mary's gruesome death overwhelms Max. Panic-stricken, he urges Anna to leave the house immediately. But departing before the game ends, even with just a single minute remaining, is the most fatal violation of the rules. In his panic, Max attempts to flee, only to fall victim to the Midnight Man, who kills him instantly. Young Anna is left as the sole survivor as the game finally concludes. Time passes, and the story transitions to the present day in the same house, now steeped in dark memories. Anna Luster, aged and frail, lies in her room, cared for by her granddaughter, Alex Luster, who gently tries to put her to sleep. Once Anna settles, Alex receives a call from her friend Miles, who intends to visit and keep her company throughout the night. Alex agrees, but is forced to end the call abruptly when Anna suddenly screams in terror. Rushing to her grandmother's room, Alex discovers Anna demanding her handheld mirror, which is stored in an old chest in the attic. This shocks Alex, as Anna had forbidden anyone, including her own granddaughter, from entering the attic ever since Alex was a child. Yet tonight, Anna herself requests Alex retrieve the mirror. Hesitant but obedient, Alex climbs to the attic in search of it. Opening the chest, Alex is startled by its contents: a pistol, bullets, the mirror Anna requested, and a mysterious box tied with string. Before she can process the discovery, Miles arrives unexpectedly, startling her further. Alex shows him the box, and curiosity gets the better of them. They decide to open it. Inside, they find a collection of items: candles, matches, a container of salt similar to what was used in the Midnight Man game, a pencil, a needle, old photographs, and a sheet of paper listing several names. Among them are Anna's name and that of Max, her deceased younger brother. What shocks them most are the red stains next to the names, which appear to be blood. Suddenly, Anna appears, screaming in sheer terror at the sight of the open box. She manages to warn that Alex and Miles have unwittingly reopened the forbidden game before collapsing unconscious. Panicked, Alex immediately contacts Dr. Harding, the family doctor who has long treated Anna for her mental illness. Dr. Harding soon arrives, examines Anna, and administers a sedative injection to stabilize her fragile state. He advises Alex to always lock Anna's room and ensure she does not wander, as she might harm herself. Before leaving, Dr. Harding offers his condolences for Alex's mother's death during her childhood. Anna's ominous words, warning that the forbidden game has been reopened, linger in Alex and Miles's minds. Driven by curiosity, they return to the attic that night and reopen the mysterious box. Upon close inspection, they discover an old sheet of paper hidden beneath the other items. It contains instructions for playing a game called the Midnight Man. Following the instructions, the first step is to write the players' names on a sheet of paper. Each participant must prick their finger and place a drop of blood beside their name to indicate consent to play. Then, they must light their own candles, turn off all the house lights, and tape the paper containing names and blood to the front door. The final step, to be performed precisely at midnight, is to knock on the front door 22 times. Once completed, players must wait to see if the game is genuinely real. The paper also contains prohibitions, but part of it is torn. They cannot locate the missing fragment in the box. Alex carries her candle and goes to check on Anna, while Miles continues searching. Soon, Miles finds the missing piece tucked between the pages of a book. It outlines crucial rules. Players must not sleep during the game, cannot stay in one room too long, and if a candle goes out, it must be relit immediately. Failing to do so requires forming a protective circle of salt and relighting the candle. Otherwise, the Midnight Man can strike. The game ends precisely at 3:33 a.m., and only the survivor is considered the winner. Miles rushes to warn Alex of the rules. Meanwhile, Alex, in Anna's room, finds it empty. Believing Anna is in the bathroom, she places her candle on the table before entering. Without warning, Anna appears, deliberately extinguishing Alex's candle. According to the rules, Alex has 10 seconds to relight it or become the Midnight Man's target. Terrifying disturbances begin as Alex faces the creature. Fortunately, Miles arrives just in time, forming a protective salt circle around her. He explains the rules while relighting her candle and emphasizing the importance of keeping the flame lit and never staying in one place too long. To test the game, Miles extinguishes his candle deliberately. The Midnight Man appears behind him, ready to strike. Miles is saved by sudden knocking at the front door. Kelly, a friend, has arrived, invited by Miles without Alex's knowledge. Despite the darkness, Kelly enters the house. Alex and Miles explain the game, and Kelly eagerly decides to join. She writes her name at the bottom of the list, pricks her finger, and lights her candle. The three are now participants in the Midnight Man game. As they move through the house, Alex recalls her mother's suicide in this very home, speculating that it may have resulted from losing the game. She also begins to suspect that her grandmother Anna has been hiding secrets. Their prolonged presence in a single room violates the rules, and their candles go out simultaneously. Alex and Miles manage to relight theirs, but Kelly's candle is ruined by dripping water from a ceiling pipe. Alex instructs Kelly to create a protective salt circle, while she and Miles rush to find a spare candle. In the dining room, they find no candles, but are confronted by Dr. Harding, whose serious demeanor indicates he knows everything. He explains the history of the game. Decades ago, Anna, Max, and Mary played the Midnight Man. While he observed Anna survived, Max and Mary disappeared. The creature is cruel, relentless, and will cheat to ensure victory. Dr. Harding warns them to rescue Kelly immediately. Left alone, Kelly believes the salt circle protects her. However, the Midnight Man manipulates the environment, puncturing a bucket of water that washes away her protection. She tries to block the water with a flower pot, but the creature knocks it over, destroying the circle. Alex, Miles, and Dr. Harding arrive to find Kelly dead. They rush to the attic to destroy the game and prevent future victims. Alex uncovers the truth about her mother. She had been tricked into playing the game by Anna. Anna's request for the handheld mirror had been part of a plan to lure Alex into the game. Dr. Harding instructs Alex and Miles to form a protective salt circle while he remains outside. Suddenly, Anna appears, possessed by the Midnight Man. The creature, which had never left after Anna survived decades ago, now controls her entirely. Using Anna's body, the Midnight Man kills Dr. Harding. Alex, witnessing this horror, is forced to shoot her grandmother. The Midnight Man manifests fully. The grandfather clock strikes 3:30 a.m. 3 minutes remain. Alex and Miles wait in their salt circle until 4 a.m., believing they are safe, declared winners. Miles steps out to check Dr. Harding's body, but notices the watch shows 3:27 a.m. The Midnight Man had manipulated time. Miles is killed, leaving Alex as the only survivor. Later, news spreads of a clearance sale at the house. Alan and his son visit, and the boy is drawn to a neatly tied box, imagining toys inside unbeknownst to them. The box contains the Midnight Man game, ready to claim new victims. The story concludes.